TNT.
All right, we have Mrs. Holt, aka Mama Fre today. Just doing the intro of Mother's Prayer in the studio tonight. What got you to this studio, and how did your son address you to start this song?
So my prayer life has always been obvious, but it's never been anything that was shared. So when your children ask you for something and they ask from their heart, as a parent, there's a piece that is undeniable, and you want to make sure that you're able to give your child, no matter how old they are, exactly what it is that they want. So initially he sent me a text and said, hey, I need you to do a prayer. And initially I was a little hesitant because my prayer life is just that, it's my prayer life. But sometimes your children need to know, what are you praying for? And so I texted him a prayer that stayed in my heart. And he said it was perfect, and that brought me here.
Okay. How do you feel about your son rapping and watching him grow as a man and as that little boy that you raised? Are you proud of him? What's the feeling that you feel when you see him in the booth?
So from the time that he may have been 3 or 4 years old and I would drop him off at preschool, I have always reminded him that he was a strong black man. I didn't know what else to give him, but I wanted him to start at a very young age to know that he had a gift, that he had value, that if nobody else ever told him that he mattered, I wanted him to know that he was my strong black man. So again, from the time he was about 3 or 4 years old, I've always given him that. And so over the years, he's told me he wanted to rap, and I can remember some of the first rap songs, and he's never heard this part before, but I was like, no. But because he was my child, I encouraged him. And so when I look back to where he started and where he is now, there's a part of my heart that sings for him.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. It's very good to see a mother at your stature supporting your son, especially in the rap game. We hardly have that. And I appreciate the positive vibes that you bring upon your son. And thank you for the interview today.
All right. So if I can just say one other thing for anyone that's out there that's in the rap game or in the streets, that prayer is not just my prayer, but these are the prayers of a mother. This is a prayer for the mother that may not have known what to say. This is a prayer for the mother that doesn't know that God still loves him, that no matter where he is or what he does, there is absolutely nothing that separates us from the love of God. So for those who need the encouragement, take that prayer and apply it to your life. For the mothers, I understand and I'm here for you.
And with that being said, free Jamie, free Vino, free Pete.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
No problem.